Jugoslawen Englisch reden. Dieses Video dient nur zum Humor und Leute, die keinen Humor verstehen oder Satire, sollten sofort dieses Video abschalten. Ich persönlich spreche aus Erfahrung und let's go. Hello, today I prefer this picture. Okay, this picture shows the biggest city from India and the capital city from the state Maharashtra, Mumbai, and you can see a gap between rich and poor. Okay, in front of the picture you can see a slum with a lot of concerts. The colors are blue. From the concerts are white, blue and grey or brown, and in the middle from the slum here in the under picture here in the picture in the middle from the slum are canals. Then you can see here in the left corner two women. They wash the clothes in the canal and then they put them on the clothesline. The clothes on the line have a blue or white color and they are typical for Indian saris or other Indian clothes or textile products. In the right side you can see a railway. The railway is in India the biggest transport thing. India have one of the biggest railway networks from the world, but also one of the most dangerous railway networks because the railways are from the colonial time. In the middle you can see trees and in the background are big skyscrapers or big houses, and in the middle a big house with Bildzeit. The houses aren't finished yet. Yes, the picture shows the typical gap between rich and poor. This is typical for a brick nation, and India is a brick nation, like how China or Brazil and every brick nations have a big gap between rich and poor. India have 1.3 billion people. They are the second most populated country in the world after China, and 3 to 400 million of these people in India live in poverty, mostly in slums. But also India have more than 100 billionaires. For example, one man in Mumbai have the biggest flat from the world. His flat is bigger than the castle Versailles in France. This is very excited. So you can see India, and yes, a reason because India have so big gap is for one thing. First, they haven't a good infrastructure. The infrastructure is bad and old. The railway are from the colonial time, for example, and this is the reason that because no one invests in India from biggest firms, but also India have a big textile production, one of the biggest from South Asia, from the Deccan, and also India have a big computer network informatics studium. For example, the capital from Karnataka, Bangalore, is like a Silicon Valley from South Asia. This is nice. One thing why India have a so big gap is that the caste system. The caste system is from the Hinduism, and it's say that in this case where you born, you are. When your parents are poor, you are for everything poor. The lowest point caste are the untouchables, and the biggest are the Kyavashris, Psi, and yes, when you are a Shudra or an untouchable, you live in the slum, and for you this is okay. You can have good jobs, you clean streets, you make nothing, and when you are from the Kavrashis, pardon, you live in big houses and you have governmental works. This is a thing why the people aren't. They live in this case. They live in slums, and for these people this is okay. So yes, all in all I can say India have a big textile industry. They have computer networks, but also they have so many people, they have nothing. They live on streets, they clean streets, they live in slums on extremely poverty. And yes, one reason for this disaster in India is of course the caste system. This was my picture for India. Yugoslavian people talk English. Jebote, ja ne znam. Pardon, šta recim ovdje, to je u Hrvatska, Bosna, Srpska, Makedonija, Crna Gora, moj Slovenija i Kosovo.